is Amit. I moved up to Brisbane a couple of years ago from Melbourne and have been with O'Connells OBM ever since. A bit over 2 years ago, I am a client manager here. I finished uni back in 2016 and then I became an accountant, so I was working at Big Four initially. That's where I started my journey and also started my CA, so I became a chartered accountant. I then made a bit of a shift into the family office space, which is not one that many people know about, but yeah, I was very much looking after the high net worth families and intergenerational wealth in that role. And then when I moved to Brisbane, I decided to make the change back into the accounting space because I miss working with, small businesses and their accounting and tax needs. Yeah, so it's actually something I was drawn to when I was at uni. So part of my commerce degree involved accounting, and I hadn't seen it before then. And yeah, it's just something that I really enjoyed. Maths has always been an area that I've loved throughout school and uni. And I guess from there, I just decided that accounting was a path that I wanted to take, and it just felt right.
No regrets yet?
Not yet. It's actually definitely the most unique workplace I've ever been at. I was so curious and fascinated by the OBM part of O'Connells OBM when I first joined, and quickly learned about open book management. It's really a firm that does incorporate that in our day-to-day. So, we all have oversight of the numbers in the firm, of each other's calendars. We're involved in high involvement planning each month. We get together as a team and focus on the business rather than in the business. I've got brilliant colleagues who, whenever I need help, are always there to support me. It's just a really great workplace where I can also work from home if need be. It's very flexible, and there's just a lot of trust between everyone. So it's definitely unique. There are so many benefits to being here, and it's just a wonderful team.
Sounds like it.
I really enjoy working with a variety of different clients from different industries, but really love when clients come to me with new ideas, wanting to workshop them and understand what sort of tax implications there might be with those new ideas. It's just really interesting to be able to work across a range of different work. So people might think that accounting is very much just debits and credits or annual compliance, but there's so much more involved. So it's, I love working with clients that give me the opportunity to do meatier, more exciting work with their businesses. Yeah, sure. So I'm currently doing a diploma in professional coaching and hoping to go down the business coaching space. So that's where I see a bit of a gap in the market, where we assist and advise clients from a business advisory perspective, but there's a bit more involved in terms of having clients be able to check everything off a list, be able to meet their business goals, and sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming and they just need that extra support. And I love, the sort of relationships that I build with my clients. So yeah, just looking to kind of involve myself more in that space down the track and be that extra support person and coach that can really help them take the next step in their business and their journey. So something that I use every single day and always in the back of my mind, firstly, I always have a to-do list. Love, the feeling of checking off something once it's done is great. But I always keep in mind, I guess, what's highly important and highly urgent. And that's usually, my top priority. And I work through those sorts of tasks first, make sure they're done. And then next I'd probably go to maybe what's urgent but not as important, and then important, not urgent, and so forth. Go down that sort of list. So that's always what I keep in mind when you can have such a long list of things to do, but thinking about where they sit in terms of priority really helps me.
Good.
So a highlight for me would be doing a work trip to India last July, which was really great. Did that with a couple of colleagues, and we were able to really workshop some new ideas, improve some of our internal processes, and it was just a really great opportunity to be in a different environment, meet some new people, and that's definitely been the highlight of the year. Awesome. So I feel that what inspires me day to day is getting really positive feedback from clients. The appreciation as well when we do a really good job after, especially putting in the hard yards. That's what inspires me.